Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3. Well, oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal looking to receive it in space. Yamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Aubameyang. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. And he shoots! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Ronaldo looking sharp there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, a temporary halt to the action. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Upamecano is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Neymar. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, super ball. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Gerrard. He's had a shot! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Chance here to counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's on his own! Can he finish? And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rafinha. And it's Van Dijk, and that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Bruno Fernandes conjures time and space where few can. He is through here. Nuno Mendes looking for options for movement. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far, driving on and making good progress. Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Rafinha, and it's Mendes. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. Casillas claims comfortably. That's it. They are out. Madrid are out in round one. Ambitions unfulfilled, and it is yet another.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go...
Oh, he's all alone! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Szoboszlai! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That was lovely, that.
Szoboszlai going forward. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is a little undercooked. And now a sudden chance to counter. Toure gets on his bike and on the move. Still goalless. Yaya Toure. He's found the way, and the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Drogba really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? That'll be a throw-in. Aguero proves... Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Beckenbauer. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Rafinha. Puyol gets across to intercept that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet.
2 added minutes have been
And it's
indicated.
Xabi Alonso.
That's good play from him.
Xabi Alonso, bullish header! Marvellous goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just...
And that is all they have time for. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Real chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rafinha deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Showing good feet. Rafinha. Yamal. Knocks it into space. That looks a cracking ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Summerslide! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee has just said play on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, he can't get past him. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field is number
Oh, that's a
7,
key interception.
Declan
Oh, this
Rice.
looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
For Galatasaray.
That
After
was
84
easy,
minutes
almost
in.
too easy.
Number
And his
19,
manager couldn't look happier. That's the
Sergio
kind of
Aguero.
interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off
Sergio
beautifully.
Aguero.
So that's 2 now without
Sergio
reply.
Aguero.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Number 8,
It's their second corner of the game. Rice plays it short. And a chance! Kajiolu with the clearance. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, well measured. Chance, surely! 5 minutes to add. Madrid are out. Madrid are out. Already heading home before even reaching the sharp end. The most anticlimactic of anticlimaxes against a backdrop of inflated expectations. Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay,
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Neymar. He's having a hit! Lo Celso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bellingham is there and he can pick it up. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Ronaldo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That'll be a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Iraq have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's one-on-one, surely! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here! Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's been hooked away. Picked out, chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Serginho clears without hesitation. Yamal knocks it into space. Great chance! It's there! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Iraq have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's in plenty of space here. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk cuts out the pass, and it's Messi. Lo Celso. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. Great ball. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Iraq are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for Iraq, number 13, Kylian Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is...
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Yamal finding himself in space. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So no flag here. He's found a way through. Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. Surely! It's in! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Always goal side. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. And Messi! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Dani Olmo! Oh, good finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. Bullish header! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Donnarumma gets it away. Well, they've got it again. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. Dani Olmo! It's hit the upright. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. Shift shoots! And no mistake. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. And that signals the end of the first period. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 14, Laoul, number 20.
So the action resumes.
Coming on the field, number
He has found the way through.
Luis Suarez.
João Cancelo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's been played through. That is good alertness. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha. And he's there to retrieve it. McAllister, played into space. And this is Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Aguero gathers from the goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. A header! That's a decent clearance. Shevchenko. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for option. Real chance! It's fallen loose again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Coming on the field is
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
substitution for Liverpool, number 6, Franz Beckenbauer, number 8, Tony Adams, number 18, Vitinha, coming on the field, number 19.
Well, that has not gone well.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! Tries a shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Liverpool have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
In with the challenge. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Picked out brilliant. And the finish! And he hits the net. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he cuts out the supply. That pass has been well intercepted. Dink through. That's a shade optimistic. Nuno Mendes.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Great vision. Shevchenko wants to run onto this. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look...
Can he finish? Madrid are out. A deflating defeat in the end. Another tale in the grand footballing archive of... So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
Things already rolling.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Romero spots it and intercepts. And it's Shevchenko. Vitinha gets into a good position. Chance, surely! Not a bad try by any means. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Aubameyang. Stood up well to him there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. And Aubameyang! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Over to the right flank. Adams. And he's forced to go back. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Aubameyang. Looking for the run. It's a goal kick. Now he's got space here. João Cancelo kept his up. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, if we're honest about it, Peter, it's not turned out to be the classic that we were hoping for. Someone's got to up the urgency and the sense of purpose, take risks, breathe some life into this final. That's what we need.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Saudi Arabia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's taking no chances there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Dani Olmo. Raul. Courtois clears without hesitation. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dani Olmo. And he's there to belt it away. It'll be a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Nuno Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. Luis Suarez! And he thumps it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's managed to get free. And Shevchenko! Oh, good finish. And finally we have liftoff. It was a long wait, but at last the final is launched. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well,
can he finish? Marquinhos gets it away. And that's a dangerous ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's gone loose.
Liverpool really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 3 minutes.
Looking for a runner.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is good alertness. That's put paid to the danger. And that will be the final act. Saudi Arabia have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who as a team blended into champions, and this is their moment.
Everyone, please turn to the screen for a special presentation of our tireless work for good causes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, they all know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the people stand with their team, come what may. This is what they're here for. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
He is through here. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Oh, great leap! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. Joao Felix looking to receive it in space.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Vitinha. Portugal have it back and can go again. He was under real pressure there. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Now it's Shevchenko. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. He's picked his way through. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Raul. And it's made its way. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Liverpool are... He's had a shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Liverpool... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
McAllister. Now it's Danny Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. And that's another good win of the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes. Portugal not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Well, that has not gone well. Shevchenko, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of this.
Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Joao Felix receives it in a wide position. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well played. Joao Neves gets it clear. Mendes in acres of space out wide. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, impressive strike.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool making further changes here and in quick succession. That's a little off target. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That pass has been well intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? Spread it left. And this is Luis Suarez. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Now can he find a finish? Chance!
Substitution for Portugal, number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is number 5, Marco Asensio.
Definitely not one of his best. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rivaldo. Asensio. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Aguero. Tries to play it through. And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
After 88
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Jimenez. 5 minutes to add. Mohamed Salah! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, terrific save.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that will be it. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Liverpool definitely look the business, don't they? This will serve as the perfect springboard to greater tests, no doubt. They really couldn't have asked for more.
This is a public safety announcement. Please be made aware that for your safety, CCTV is in operation at all times. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Definitely not one of his best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Brilliantly cut out. Raul. And that is well cleared. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Raul. Now that looks a decent... Can he finish? He's scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
You felt it was coming, 1-0. And Shevchenko! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Kimmich. Great ball. Aubameyang! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's superb.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aguero. Great vision. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Dani Olmo. He can run onto that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got away. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he's intervened well there. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Morocco, number 19, Lamine Yamal. Number
So
22,
right back into the action.
Pierre Aubameyang. Coming on the field.
McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Van Basten, and he's lost his man here. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 20, Erling Haaland.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Sergio
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Luis Suarez.
Played out to the left flank. Dani Olmo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Suarez. Suarez makes a dash for it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Corner number 2 then. Akanji clears it away. Goes looking wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's McAllister. And he's quick to get rid. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Liverpool are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu gets it clear. Now it's Aguero. Threads one in. João Cancelo can clear it away.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 18, Vitinha. Number 21, Andrei Shevchenko. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field, number 10, Rui Costa. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Gerrard, and he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. Adams. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Everyone, please turn to the screen for a special presentation of our tireless work for good causes.
You